Heavenly Father, we welcome you in prayer with great excitement and hearts filled with love. We ask that you would be with each of us this night as we come to you in celebration for the union of Caleb and Morgan.
I am Morgan's oldest sister, Taylor. And as you know, Morgan has 8 other siblings. We all had our own quirks and personalities growing up. But Morgan, she was the wild one. She's a trailblazer. She has her own mind and she knows her own path confidently. I think I can speak on behalf of my family when I say we know that Morgan would never settle for less than she deserved. And we know that she was going to get the absolute best. We knew this growing up, and she absolutely did. I mean, she's marrying a doctor, and no one is surprised.
Caleb and I spent many of our younger years going back and forth between each other's houses until we both ended up at Grand Valley. Caleb has been my best friend all of these years, and I'm just really happy for him that he was able to find someone as wonderful as Morgan. Morgan and I met shortly after he told me about her, and when I did, she was so different in the attitude and the way she presented herself. Morgan, you truly are one of a kind.
But I've raised my daughters to be tenacious, to be fighters, to be brave, all those things, so that they can stand on their own and be an equal in any relationship. And I am so grateful for that. You're an incredible woman. Every man goes through this if you got a daughter. Someday, a guy is going to call you. He's going to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. We spoke for an hour and a half on the phone. We talked about a lot of things that were deep. Not surface level, know you 7 years. I mean right to the core. The option wasn't to say no. They were madly in love, but it was really to get to the core and the heart of this man. Thank you. And Morgan, I'm so proud of you today and the event that you put together. But more importantly, I'm proud of the choices that you made to get you to where you're at today.
Life is a series of moments and choices that lead us to where we are going. And God knew what He was doing when He led you to both of each other.
These are the hands that will work alongside yours to build your future together. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children and help keep your family together as one. And lastly, these are the hands that, even when wrinkled with age, will still be reaching for yours.
So it is with great joy that by the power vested in me in the state of Michigan, Morgan and Caleb, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Caleb, you may kiss your bride.
When I first met Caleb, it was very clear to me that he was just as wild as she was. My first thought was, this is not going to be good. We need someone who's going to reel Morgan in and not add to the chaos of our crazy family. I've gotten to know you guys as a couple for about 7 years now, and year after year, I see your love grow deeper and deeper. Morgan didn't need someone who was going to tame her wild. She needed someone who was going to help it grow.
It was early on in their relationship, but I could see change changes in Caleb that Morgan brought out. Caleb and I have had our fun and crazy years, but Morgan really pulled out the best in Caleb, and I'm so thankful that my best friend has found his soulmate.
May you both continue to be wild and unapologetically yourselves. Do what makes you happy. This is just the beginning of your wild journey together. And always remember, the person you're looking at right now is statistically the person most likely to kill you.
So let's raise a glass to the new Dr. and Mrs. Paul.